everyone, it's me. So, this is different. Please don't get upset. Basically, here's the story. Every year, I do a skincare video, and it's that time again. So here we go. If you don't like these types of videos, I will see you next week. If you are somewhat interested, please watch. Please. Basically, I want to show you, what I do pretty much every night, but then I also want to show you this special face mask that makes you look real ugly, and I thought, wouldn't it be funny to do this for strangers on the internet? Now, I can't film in the bathroom because there is a fan that comes on automatically and it's really loud and there's no light basically. So we're in the kitchen. I hope you don't mind. Also, all the links to the stuff that I use will be down below. It'd be cool if you wanted to buy one. I make a couple cents, you know, help a girl out. So without further ado, let's go. Okay, first off, now, I guess I should say, I guess it's not without further ado. On my last video, or anytime I talk about skincare, I always get messages from people, and like, let's be real, men on the internet who say things like, you know, your skin is fine, you shouldn't be using these harsh things, just wash your face with soap. And I hate those comments. My skin is the way it is because I do this stuff. And I genuinely enjoy doing this stuff. So please don't tell me what you think I should or should not do. I'm not interested. Now, let's start off. Now, my original video, I did a Korean skincare thing, which I still do. So we're just gonna go through this really quickly. First off, you start with this thing. This is what the beauty bloggers do, right? Is that even zoomed in? I can't tell. I don't have my glasses on. So this is a green tea and enzyme powder wash by Wishtrend. It's one of my favorite things. It comes out as a powder and then you mix it with a little bit of water and then you scrub your face. So every night that I do a Korean thing, you always start with this. You don't need to use this one specifically, but you need some sort of like a cleanser, like a mild exfoliant, just to get all the absolute disgusting stuff off your face. So we start with this one. Then we move on to the Claris, I'm never really sure how to pronounce that, Supple Preparation Unscented Toner. It's kind of like water, but a little bit thicker. And it hydrates your face and makes it all real nice, but it's not oily. So once you do this to clean your face and this to clean up the last little bit, then your skin is actually ready. Do you hear what I'm saying? This is so in-depth. Next off, real quick, I do the Ordinary Caffeine Solution 5%. So this stuff is really thick. You literally just have to put a tiny, tiny, tiny little drop on each finger, and then I rub it under my eyes. I don't know if you know this, but I have skeleton eyes. So my under eyes are really dark, and even my eyelids are really dark, so some people think that I wear brown eyeshadow. I don't, that's just my eyes. So you can't really see that much right now because I'm standing in front of a window and my face is absolutely blown out by the sun. But I get really dark under eyes, so I bought this caffeine stuff because it's supposed to help. Does it? I'm not really sure, but it's also really good if you have puffy under eyes, which is not my problem. My eyes are sunken, personally. But I do that after I've cleansed and prepped my face. I put a little of that under my eyes. Next, from the goodness of the fridge, I use a Klairs Pure Vitamin C freshly juiced vitamin drop. So you do like 3 drops on your face and you rub it all in. I just don't put it near my eyes because my eyes already have the caffeine stuff. But this is supposed to like brighten your face and like even your skin tone and whatever. And why not? It looks cute. I'm a sucker for cute bottles. Who cares? Then you've done your cleaning, you've done your prep, and you've done your serums. You need to hydrate. I got this vitamin E nourishing eye cream from Superdrug. So I put this around my eyes after the serums and stuff has sunk in. What was really funny was I bought it on Superdrug, and the picture was quite a large picture, if you know what I'm saying. And it was fairly expensive from what I remember. And then it arrived and I opened it and it's literally like the size of my hand, like not even. And I just remember laughing in the bathroom because I thought I was getting this giant tube. No. Claire's or Claris or whatever has this soothing moisturizing cream that is legitimately the best moisturizer I've ever used. But it only comes in a tiny bottle and it's expensive. So I hem and haw about buying a new one because currently this is what mine looks like right now. I squeeze the living life out of it. Living life? I don't think that's the phrase. They only come in 60 milliliters or 2 ounces and it's expensive, but it is the best moisturizer I've ever had. It's called the Rich Moist Soothing Cream, which, to be honest, Claris, a terrible name, but it is the best moisturizer. So while I still have some left and I can squeeze it out, I'll be using this. But my backup one that I've been using for years is the Neutrogena Moisture Oil-Free for combination skin. It's a bit more, like it's thinner. So it, like this stuff is super thick. You only need a little bit and it like really sucks in. Your skin sucks it up basically is what I'm trying to say. Whereas this one's like a bit watery, but it's still really good. So I've kind of been going back and forth whether I'm gonna pay for this, which I think I might literally budget money just so I can use this moisturizer. Hashtag just those girly things. So if you want to do a Korean skincare based on me, who has literally no knowledge of it, just what I see people do on the internet, you start with a exfoliant powder wash, you do your prep, then you do your, then you do your serums, and then you do your moisturizer. So I do this every night that I'm not going to do something different. I do this stuff, basically. And I only do it once a day. I don't do anything in the mornings because I can't be bothered. So I just do this stuff at night. However, there is something else that I do that I want to show you guys because I think it's going to be really ugly. Anywho, let's put these down. Oh, I forgot to mention, I use Soft Lips. You can't see that, that's too bright. But it is a lip moisturizer and sunscreen. It's got SPF 20. For some reason, you can only buy these in North America and maybe only in Canada. I'm not sure if there's something in it that the UK doesn't like, but I had to buy a ton of them when I was back in Canada. They are the best moisturizer, like lip chap, like so good. So I have one in the bathroom, I have one beside my bed, I have one on my desk at work, I have one in my purse, and I have one in my gym bag. They're really good soft lips. I don't know if the ingredients are illegal here, I don't know, but it's fantastic. On a day when I want a little bit more self-care, I want a little bit something special. What do I use? I use Bulldog Skincare for Men Oil Control Face Mask. Now this is not sponsored by literally any of these companies, but I genuinely love this face mask. I know it's for men, but literally that means absolutely nothing to me. So this has witch hazel, willow bark, and juniper, and basically it sucks all the disgusting crap out of your face, and it's so good. But it looks really silly when it's on your face, and it gets really hard, and then you wash it off, basically. So I thought I would do this on camera because I have no dignity left. Now, did you know this was specially formulated with Cornish clay to minimize excess oil and deeply cleanse? Okay, so let's start off. First, all my ladies with the long hair or other people with long hair, you gotta put your hair up. The other thing that worries me is I'm waiting for Amazon package and a Royal Mail package. And if the guy comes when I've got this on my face, I swear to God. Okay, I also have one of these things. I think technically it's for when you're running and you keep the little baby hairs out of your face, but I like to put it on when I use the clay mask because I got a lot of baby hairs all around, and it just makes you look that much more ugly. And I got a big head. So you go ahead and pop this on. Now I don't have a mirror in the we're in the kitchen. I don't have a mirror in here, so I'm using my viewfinder. This just feels really bad. Is this even in focus? Oh my god, I'm not sure. Okay, so apparently I was in manual focus that whole time. Whoopsies, that probably looks really bad. But when I have my glasses on, I can't tell, so I hope the rest of the video looks nice. In case you couldn't see it before, this is what we're using, just like the beauty bloggers do. But what's important is we need to clean our face first. So what I actually do is I go back to my Korean stuff and I use this powder wash. But you can use any sort of like face wash stuff that you like. So can you see? It comes out as a powder. I don't have a lot left. So you got your powder. We gotta put a little bit of water in it. You might hear the water. I'm sorry. The hardest part is you wanna just put a little bit of water and get it on your face. Because if you put too much water, it just washes away. And then you look like an idiot because you gotta do it again. So I just put a little bit of water on at a time. I don't know if you can see any of this. Is this the content that people want? I don't know. Okay, so you scrub it and you rub it. You can't really see, it kind of foams up. You can see all my pores though, so that's horrible. Now I'm gonna wash it off. Now, if you are doing this in the kitchen, I would suggest bringing a towel with you. Okay, I know there's a lot of different countries that watch these videos. I think I got some up my nose. So, I just was thinking briefly, all of my Korean stuff I buy online, typically through Wish Trend. It's a company that sells certain products. They typically come from Korea. So obviously it's, you know, a ways away. My Neutrogena Moisturizer that I don't totally love, but I still use it a lot. I buy this in Canada, but you should be able to buy it online. Oh, I'm out of breath. You should be able to buy it online, and I'm pretty sure you should be able to buy it in most countries because Neutrogena is a really big brand. So I just get their oil-free moisturizer. The eye cream I got from Superdrug here in the UK online. The lip chap I buy from Canada. And the Ordinary, I actually have two. I'm going to show you in a second. I don't want to spoil it. But the Ordinary I just buy on their website. Why does this feel wet? Anywho, and of course Bulldog is a UK company, so I typically buy it on Amazon, to be honest, but you can buy it in any like UK what do you call them? They're not pharmacies, but they're like health stores. So we're gonna use this now. This is the ugly part, and I just want to say a prayer for my image that I'm literally putting online. Okay, so it actually smells really nice, and when you put it on, it kind of like tingles. I tend to put it on pretty thick. I'm gonna get up real close so I can see what I'm doing. I have my glasses on, so I can't really see. So it kind of comes out in like a gray beige paste, and you go ahead and rub it on in. Now it dries. Oh, baby hairs. That was my kettle, don't be alarmed. It dries pretty quickly, and then it hardens once it dries. So it's really hard to move your face or laugh or talk or anything. And what's really weird is as it dries, the color kind of goes away. So it kind of looks like it's just your skin. But obviously if you move, you see these major wrinkles and stuff. It's really strange. And I would definitely recommend this if you have oily skin or combination skin. I have combination. If you don't know what that means, how did you get so far in life without knowing what that means? Typically, most people have combination skin, so you'd probably be fine. I wouldn't do this if you have really sensitive skin or you have dry skin, because it sucks the living crap out of your face. I was gonna say living life again. I don't know why I want to keep saying that. So I put it on pretty thick, get your chin in there, and then you want to set a timer. Now, people might get mad at me. I typically leave it on for 30 minutes. I know the bottle says 10 minutes, but I've been doing 30 minutes, so I don't know if I'm killing myself slowly. Anywho, that looks about right. Can you tell? Okay, wonderful. Hey Siri. Where is she when you need her? Now, don't touch your face and make sure your hair doesn't touch your face. So let's set a timer for 10 minutes and hope that the post does not arrive before then. So the Korean stuff I use every night that I don't do something different. This I do maybe once a week. You don't want to do it too much because it is quite strong. So maybe once a week. The days that I do this, I don't do the Korean stuff because that's too much. But also, on the days where maybe I am hungover or I am very tired and I don't want to do any of this, I use the Nippon Fab nighttime pads. It's, God, I can't ever say this word. Glycolic Fix Night Pads Extreme. So I would use these again if you have oily or combination skin. They smell so good. They're just little pads. So I usually will wash my face. Nothing like heavy because these are quite strong. And then I just use one pad and I wipe my face down and then I go to bed. Basically, I don't wash it off. These Nippon Fab nighttime pads are really lovely. And again, if I do this, I don't do anything else. So I kind of have like 3 different routines. The Korean stuff, this thing, and this. And then I just pick what I'm going to do that night. I'll be back in 10 minutes. Hi. Okay. It's been 10 minutes. Oh my god. Please don't take screenshots of this video. Okay. It's very tight on the old face. But if you try to move, it just shows all your skin folds. Now, before this gets too embarrassing, I'm gonna go ahead and wash this off. Send your prayers. Oh, we're not there yet. Oh my god. I think that is pretty much it. Is it? Thankfully the postman hasn't arrived yet, so fingers crossed. Okay, I think that's pretty much good. Go ahead, if you're following along, pat your face dry. Okay, so when your face is dry, like pretty much now, it's like completely devoid of any oils. It's insane. It feels so good. But the problem is you want to put back the good oils and like the hydration and stuff. You just don't want the bad stuff. You know what I'm saying? So to finish this bad boy off, I go back to the Ordinary and I have a 100% plant-derived squalene. Pure squalene for surface hydration. So I use this bad boy. Pretty sure I got towel fluffs in my mouth. Yum, that's fine. I don't need lunch. Now I only use 1, 2, 3, 4. I only use 4 drops because it's actually quite a lot. I mean, I have a big head, but I don't need that much. So you go ahead and just get that all up in your face. So this is in place of using one of my typical moisturizers. Just for, you know, something different, something else to spend money on. I don't wear makeup other than under eye concealer because my eyes are so dark. So I don't spend money on makeup. I want to spend money on skincare. You gotta have something to keep your life worth living. Anyway, and then I usually finish off with some lip chat because that's good. And there you have it. That is my oil control clay mask for men. I think it's fantastic and it is really, really cheap. And if you only do it like once a week, like it lasts a long time. Typically, the ordinary bottles like this are about 5 pounds a piece. But you think I use 4 drops once a week, like it will last me forever. And then this bad boy, the caffeine one, I use 2 tiny drops when I do my Korean skincare, which is not every day. This will last me, it'll probably outlast me, to be honest. I'll probably die before I finish this. So realistically, all this stuff is like fairly affordable. I am not rich. I do not have a lot of money, so I can't spend money on really expensive skincare stuff. It's just not gonna happen. Oh, I guess I should mention, I don't think I did. I keep the vitamin C stuff in the fridge because it can change color if it's left in the sun, like it can get kind of gross. So I keep it in the fridge, but you could keep it in like a dark cupboard that doesn't get a lot of heat because you just don't want it to get hot and you don't want it to sit in the sun. That's all. Are you glad you now know that? All the links to these products will be down below. Feel free to check them out. I personally like them. This is not sponsored. This is just what I do. Typically not in the kitchen, but you gotta make it do. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, bye! Now, how does the skin look, my friends? You got the dark eyes. Do you see what I mean? My eyelids are dark. That's just my skin. If anybody knows how to maybe fix that, that'd be pretty cool. Otherwise, I'm gonna go do something else now. Okay, bye!